Hey, this is Christopher coming to you with another vlog today. Right now, we're in the open season of Medicare. So today I'm going to talk about Medicare open season as well as the upcoming open season for ACA, Affordable Care Act, which is Obamacare. So, but anyway, before I start, let me do some house cleaning. First of all, this is for agents who are getting licensed, who are about to get licensed, or who just got a license, and you are struggling, or you're captive and you're trying to get more business for yourself. So these vlogs are for you. Okay. So anyway, right now this is Medicare season, open enrollment. Okay. With Medicare season open enrollment, this is the time, if you have clients who are within the ages of 65 or older, or any client who have Medicare or Medicaid and Medicare, you know, they're two different entities, but if they have both Medicare and Medicaid, then on a Medicare, what we call a Medi-Medi, you can write them at any time of the year, no matter what. You can write them at any time of the year. But CMS came up with a new rule this year that stated that a Medi-Medi only can switch up 3 times. I'm sorry, not 3 times. Within 3 months of each other. So if they switch now, then they can't switch again until January. So only 3 months that they have, not like before where they can go to a plan today, be on that plan for the following month, and then the month after next, then they go on another plan. No. I like it, and the reason why I like it, because I had an individual, he liked to play the system. So what he would do is, he would go on one plan for his dental, and then he would leave that plan, and then go on another plan for something else. He calls me to get chargebacks, and then he called me today, which is why I'm talking about it. He called me today and asked me if I would put him on another plan. Oh, hell no. You cost me $800 damn. No. So that's why I'm here to talk about Medicare and Medicaid and Affordable Care Act. So with the Affordable Care Act, the way that works is that's Obamacare. For those of you who are not familiar with it, and with the Obamacare, it allows you to have health insurance for pre-existing issues that you may have. So that's the deal with that one though. Now, let me just say this though with Affordable Care Act. Our illustrious president, Mr. Donald J. Trump, he is trying to cut it. And with them cutting the Affordable Care Act, they have nothing in place of it right now. So millions and millions of Americans are going to be without insurance. So I say this to you. Now is the time to take hold, get the certifications that you may need to get and all that, and go out there to try to write as many as you can. Now down here in the Miami-Dade area, there's only 2 companies that you can write for. Well, I'm sorry, 3. Ambetter and Molina. Those are the 2 that you don't have to be captive with. But then we also have a third one, which is Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Now with Blue Cross Blue Shield though, you have to be captive with them. Great company, but you have to be captive with them. So therefore, a lot of times people are not able to make as much money because of Blue Cross and Blue Shield. You're captive with them on the Medicare side, and you're captive with them on the ACA side. So that's the only quirk that I don't like about Blue Cross Blue Shield. Love their products, but don't like it because of the captiveness. All right. So And if you're not familiar with captiveness or non-captiveness, then go to one of my other videos. I talked about being a captive agent and a non-captive agent. Either way, you can make money. You can make money with either one of those plans, with being a captive agent or non-captive agent. So, but to get back to the ACA, all right, now, how I made my money in the ACA, what I did when I was out there selling it, because I no longer sell it now, but what I did is I went to the same place that I get my business cards made at, and I put a thing on my door, on both sides, of the passenger side and the driver's side, and it said Affordable Care Act, pre-existing, call me, and then they gave my number, call Christopher. In addition to that, I had on there life insurance, as well as people who have pre-existing issues such as diabetes, heart attacks, and all that though. And what happened is I got more final expense business than I did getting Medicare. But I did get my fair share of, not Medicare, I did get my fair share of ACA, but I got more business with the final expense than anything else. Look, that worked wonders for me, because I can be somewhere and all of a sudden I can see my car. Let's say if I'm in a restaurant and I can see my car and I can see people walk by, then the next thing I know, my phone is ringing. And then I answered, and I always keep a pen. Always, no matter what. You never know when you may have to do business. Always keep a pen. So what happened is that I would write down their name, their telephone number, go from there, and I would do a follow-up with them later on. And a lot of times when you do your needs analysis, you find out if there's any members in their family who are in need of services. On my business cards, I put on there life insurance, health insurance, Medicare, disability, retirement, which is annuities, and everything else that I sell. And then, just so they can keep it, I also have on the back of my business card, I have on the back where, like, if they go somewhere, it shows them how to tip. You know, when they go to a restaurant, it shows them the number, how much they need to give in order to tip. So therefore, that's another caveat that I've made, or that I had, that keeps the people's cards. Because I've had people to call me years later, and I had one client to say, your card, you know, on the back, it showed me the amount that I need to tip, and I always keep it because of that. So just to let you see what it looks like, this is what the back looked like. So it has the tip amount and all that. So with that, and then right here, with all that, it will help you enhance your sales and get you more sales. All right. So, but all you need to do is just go out there and be creative. Think outside the box. Don't do what everybody else do. Think outside the box. See what you can do where you can be different. Okay? Yeah, just be different. I mean, look, I got my business cards on one side, and then I have my Aflac card on the other side. So either way, I am different. So, you know, it depends on what I'm really peddling. I'll either give my Aflac card or I'll give my life insurance card. But either way, because see, with the Aflac card, it has the duck, and it doesn't tell everything what I do. Case in point, I went to see a client yesterday in an assisted living. That's another good place for you to go and get leads from as well too. But we'll talk about that on another vlog. But I went to see a client yesterday, and in the course of me going to see that client, I started asking the workers, you know, who they have for their supplemental benefits. And they told me they have another company. Oh, okay, great, no problem. Well, look, I have a meeting with one of the co-founders of the company sometime next week. They have over 1,000 employees. I'm not going to be able to do it by myself. So my regional manager is going to go out with me with Aflac and write them up. So, you know, hey, but those are just some of the ways, though, that you can go about drumming up leads for yourself instead of you paying for leads, okay? Just remember, though, invest in a sign for your car, the back door. Put it on the back door. If you invest in that, it's going to lead to sales. People are going to call you. Just happen to have a radio, Bluetooth in your car. So all you need to do, you can talk to them while you drive, and then always have a piece of paper next to you so you can write their information down, like I did earlier today. So, you know, always have a piece of paper or a tablet or something so you can write the necessary information down, and it's going to enhance your business, it's going to enhance your sales, and it's going to fatten your pocket. Remember, educate, disseminate, and help. This is Christopher. If you like what you hear, you know, hit the like button, subscribe. If you have any questions, any comments, you know, down below. If you want to leave me an email, you can at finalexpenserep@gmail.com. And if you have anything negative to say, keep that to yourself, because this is to enhance and to help people who are struggling, not to listen to your gripe. Because if you weren't successful, that means that you didn't put forth effort into making it happen. So don't try to rain on someone else's parade because you weren't successful. All right, anybody can be successful if you just take the time out to do it. You know, don't be a quitter. Like they tell us, you know, hey, growing up, you know, don't be a quitter. You go out there and you make it happen. I'm the kind of person, I don't wait for things to happen, I make them happen. And that's what I do. So anyway, this is Christopher. You guys have a great one, and I'll talk to you on the next vlog. It's time to go and get something to eat now.